Born artists, we born free, and then we held down by society's perception of us. We just don't want to be embarrassed. And I took the opportunity to look as stupid as possible. I believe in me. Just believe in you. Let me do me. You like it? Cool. You don't? Fast forward.
This video is made for anybody that is thinking about doing something, creating something, being someone, but worried about what others are gonna think of you. Here's the difference, is that a lot of people that do that shit never put themselves out there, so they have no freaking idea. If it's someone that has done it, that has been out there and did different things, it's more easy to listen to them. There's a lot of you who say shit that have no idea what it's like to live your life on the screen or to put yourself out into this world. So that. Alright, so me and Chris were having a good little chat, and all of a sudden I get a little Twitter beef. I've been in some Twitter beefs lately. A lot of clowns on this application, and Chris said, "Nick, you say beleza, why don't you live beleza?" Explain to me how you've dealt with this online crazy world, because obviously you've been at it way longer, you have a way bigger reach, and I need to learn from someone that deals with these online losers.
I guess the point of the story I was telling you is that these haters, if you don't respond back with hate, it's kind of hard for them to continue hating in a way. So I had this video that got hated on. I posted in the Facebook group. It was something like things to do in Chiang Mai, if you want to look it up. It's pretty shit, to be honest. The video is pretty terrible looking back on it. But I posted it in this Facebook group, and some guy said, "You should just delete your whole channel altogether." And I was like, why is everyone so pissed off? I was genuinely curious. Why is everyone so pissed off? So I contacted this guy. I'm like, "Hey, you don't have to do it, but I wanted to give you the opportunity to speak on my channel about your frustrations because I'm genuinely curious." And then he agreed to it. So I hired this guy who was just like doing video or something, another like foreigner in Chiang Mai, to come for 1,000 baht and be my like videographer, be my cameraman. And we went to go interview this guy, and I just remember like he was a pretty nice guy. Like we went to his house, I was playing table tennis with him, and then we like sat down, and he's just like, I remember him saying to me, "Yeah, Chris, you can put whatever you want in the video, paint me as a villain." And I was like, "No, I don't want to paint you as a villain. I want to make you seem human, and I want you to have your views heard, and the audience can decide whether there's an issue or not." And then so like I filmed him. He said some disrespectful stuff that I didn't put in the video, and the edit that I made, it started off with like how long he'd been staying in Chiang Mai, how he fell in love with the place. So like I made sure to humanize him first before he started sharing his frustrations. And yeah, he said some insults to people in the community as well. I didn't put that in there. But I guess the point is like he wasn't like aggressive when I met him. I just let him speak. And then like I made this really well-balanced video, posted it back in the Facebook group, and nobody could hate it because I listened to the hate, and I made a video responding to it that was like quite balanced. I even had the guy who ran the Facebook group, I interviewed him as well. And I said, why do you think people are getting frustrated? And he's like, there's this whole issue of like assimilation, whether expats or farangs, like foreigners in Thailand should assimilate more or stay in their bubble. And I ended the video with like, a lot of these people, this is their first time in Thailand or they're new here. Okay, let them stay in their bubble for a bit, and hopefully they will integrate in their own time or get outside the Niman area, which I don't think you spent much time in, right? But it's like the area of the digital nomads. And then I posted it back in the group, and nobody could hate because I'd addressed their concerns and like made a very balanced video, and I was very proud of that.
Overall, what do you think about these haters online? Give me your overall thoughts about dealing with these people and who they are.
Well, yeah, we were talking about it before. If some guy like gets on there, your face sucks, swearing, like, "Oh, you're a piece of S," all this sort of stuff, then you're just like, okay, you're just a blabbering fool, right? But if they like post this very intellectual argument about why you suck, then you're just like, damn, this person might have a point. Like, I'm very rational, and there's some people that will hate on my channel just because of what the whole channel represents. some people believe that digital nomadism or whatever is just completely wrong. So like, I don't try and, I've like looked into it. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. So I can't convince those people. But it is tricky when they like have an intellectual argument about why you suck and you read into it. But I'd say that's pretty rare. And I mean, I think it's a good exercise in becoming sure of yourself, because I'm the type of person who wants to be criticized constructively, of course, so I can learn and grow from it. You know, I will never shy away from somebody telling me. I mean, some people are dicks and they just criticize you to just be a dick, so you got to take that away. But like, otherwise, I'm open to criticism and it can make me better.
Here's the difference, is that a lot of people that do that shit never put themselves out there, so they have no freaking idea. If it's someone that has done it, that has been out there and did different things, it's more easy to listen to them. There's a lot of you who say shit that have no idea what it's like to live your life on the screen or to put yourself out into this world. So that is the issue I have, is when these people that they sit in their basement and they type these different things and they focus all their energy on you. That's what I have an issue with. You understand? You told me that one time. You said, I turn off my comments, and when I re-look at them, 9 say they love me, 1 says they hate me, and it reframes the conversation, you know?
Yeah, I think maybe for you at your level, like, you're not getting enough comments at the moment. So it's like, you know, you'll see when a single one comes in. Maybe you get 1 in a day, maybe, or more, like, I don't know. But you're not getting a lot in a day, right? So if you get 1 hate comment in a day, that's proportionally a lot of hate, right? But if you get, like, I got when my channel was getting traction, like maybe 10 comments a day. And so I said to you, like, there'd be 9 neutral or positive comments and 1 bad one. And that was good to look at. Like, I only read my comments once a day, and so I could see the bad mixed in with the good. I think the majority of your comments should be positive, unless you're like lying to the people in the headline. Like, I hate those videos where they're just like, oh, it happens all the time with sports highlights, and then it's a video game of the fight or whatever of the game that happened, and I hate that. But other than that, like, if you make a video and say, I ate shrimp in Brazil, and they clicked on it and watched it, and it's a video about eating shrimp in Brazil, how can they hate that? Because they clicked on it, you know what I mean? So I think the majority of people, once you get a big enough audience, are going to support what you do. And every now and then. I don't know if you heard this one. I think Ty Lopez has a quote, 10% of your audience should hate you.
You're doing that.
Yeah. And if they don't hate you, you're not taking enough risks.
You're not polarizing enough.
Yeah.
You need to polarize,
Yeah.
So it's important for you to keep asking this question, because it's somebody sitting down getting their haircut right now.
Confused.
It's somebody
As
on their
we
way
have
to
been
work.
about you for about a year.
Yeah, right now. It's somebody that don't understand, and that's the reason why it's important for me to come and for you to ask these questions so people could really understand and really get it, because it's such a futuristic way of thinking. You know, if you look at an interview from me from 10 years ago, everybody says, I love that interview. People didn't love it back then, though, because I was speaking to the future. I'm 10 years ahead mentally, and I'm trapped in today's time. And every now and then I crack you a smile for 2013, but I'm cracking you a frown for 2023. And I'm focused on what it's gonna be. Just mark my words. As I'm Kanye West, you've seen my execution. Did I not become the biggest rock star on the planet? Did I not influence all musicians? Did I not go and get the exact girl that I wanted? Did I not start my family? Did I not ruffle the feathers of 2 presidents? Did I not get a chance to work with my idol? Did I not make Louis Vuittons? Did people not line up at the Yeezy store? Did I not make the college dropout, late registration, graduation, 808s, Blueprint 1, Blueprint 3, Watch the Throne, Cruel Summer, and Yeezus, if you like it or not?
Hola. I made this video for the Doers. Hopefully it inspires you, like that Kanye West quote. I was never a big fan of Kanye until my buddy in college said, no, Nick, it's deeper than what you think. Shout out Heem. I love Kanye's attitude, very delusional, which can be hurtful, and create what he's created. Somehow I gotta find the balance, which is tricky, but yeah, this video is made for anybody that is thinking about doing something, creating something, being someone, but worried about what others are going to think of you. Trust me, they don't care, you know? And if they do care, they either support you, or it's 1 out of 10 that feel the need to give you yuck energy because of how shitty their life is. For every one stupid person saying something to me, I get 10 people, whether it be from the podcasting, from the Instagram, the social media, the YouTube, that say good things, that it inspired them, or they're happy I created that, and so forth. Plus, it's a beautiful creative outlet for yourself, to express yourself, to find more about yourself. I really like what Chris said. You get to know yourself when you deal with all these different perceptions thrown at you, you know, their opinions and seeing things from different angles. But do not let them destroy the creative spirit, right? That is the key. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope because of this video, somebody out there will do what they want to do instead of being held back by what they think will happen or who will say this and that. Fuck them. Do it. Ciao.